Winners have the mindset of winners before they've even won. And losers wait until they win, which they never do, to have a winning mindset. So what that correlates with self-improvement is that if you think of yourself as, like, let's just say, for example, you want to start making YouTube videos and you're really into fitness, but you tell yourself that you want to wait until you get a really good physique to start posting. It's the same concept, right? So, sorry, my nose is a little bit stuffy this morning. I just tried to record this video for like 5 seconds and I sneezed immediately, so let's hope that doesn't happen again. But yeah, winners are winners before they're even winners, if you know what I mean. Like, they're telling themselves that they've won before they've won. Because if you tell yourself that you're going to win, you're always in that headspace of going from losing to winning, right? I'm going to win means I've lost already, but I'm going to, you get what I mean. So another analogy is YouTube, right? If you're gonna try to do YouTube videos and you haven't yet, the first video you should make, you shouldn't be trying to be a YouTuber. You should be telling yourself while you're recording the video that you already are a YouTuber, right? Because telling yourself that you've already done it makes it so much easier. Like, let's just say a girl, telling yourself that you've already attracted even higher quality girls or more attractive, or telling yourself that she isn't even really that pretty when you know she is. It's just making the stakes lower. Well, I don't know if I would say the stakes, but like making your mind less stressed, making it easier for your brain to just do the action, right? So an example that I have in my life is that, you have to start, right? I have to take a first cold shower. I have to go on like day 1 of 75 hard, for example, right? But I can't go into it with the mentality that I'm doing it the first time and I'm gonna suck and it's okay. And I mean, that's not a horrible mindset, to be okay with not being the greatest, obviously. I'm not saying that that's bad, but you want to go into it with the mindset of, I do this all the time, right? And now, but quick side note, if you do that and then you don't get any evidence for it, it's not gonna work. So like the saying, fake it until you make it, is practically what I'm just talking about. It only works if you make it, right? So, for example, let's just say I think of myself as because I'm just gonna tell you what my self-identity is, what I've, created for myself. I'm a stoic, hardworking, disciplined, purpose-driven, not wealthy. Well, wealthy, yeah, and fit person, right? I'm all of those things already, right? Maybe not. But if I tell myself, then it's like, so I heard this analogy before. It's like a rubber band that you're pulling if you think of yourself as somebody who was a loser or is a loser that's changing their life, right? This is where you were. This is the loser part. This is where you're trying to go. You're gonna be going, it's like a rubber band. You're gonna be going, and then it snaps back, right? But if you think of yourself as this person who already is the winner, who already has won, who already has 10,000 subscribers, who already can bench 5 plates, which is a bit excessive, but you know what I mean. And it's like a rubber band again, and it's gonna wanna snap right here. And if you start going the other way, right, you start making mistakes, it's gonna snap right back to that version of yourself. So you have to kill the old version of yourself. And I did this because the old version of myself was a loser, was a pathetic 9-to-5 worker. You know what I mean? But now, that's not me. And you need evidence. Like I was saying, I didn't really fully fill that point out. But you need evidence. Because if you don't ever make it, you're just faking it forever. And it doesn't, you can't do that. So, the reason I can call myself stoic and hardworking and disciplined is because I'm doing things every day that correlate with that description, right? I cold showered 12 days in a row. Right now, it is, let's see if I can get that to focus, 4:09 a.m. on a damn Sunday. You know who's up at 4:09 a.m. on a damn Sunday? People like us, alright? So yeah, I've cold showered 12 days in a row. And today will be my 12th day of recording in a row. I think it's actually more than that, but that's all I have on the habit tracker because I started a month. Like I started with the beginning of the year. But that's gonna have it more. You need to be the person, right? You can tell yourself you're the person, but if you aren't actively working towards being the person, it's never gonna work. It's like, let's just say you want to run a marathon and you formulate a self-identity that aligns with your goal of running a marathon. And self-identity is someone who runs every day, right? Let's just say you watch a video of this person that trains for a marathon, and the first thing they do every day is they do 25 push-ups. Or this is just a wild example, but then you are gonna download their mindset, their mentality, right? You're not gonna update yours and update, right? You're gonna download the newest version to yourself, and then once you can't use it anymore, you'll download another one, like after you've run the marathon, because you'll be doing the 25 push-ups, and then you'll be going out on a run, and it's like, that's who you are now, because you killed your old self. So, yeah, I think this is one of the most important parts of self-improvement, and it's not really self-improvement if you think about it. It's like, because you're not improving on yourself, you're creating a new self, which is an improved version of yourself, right? That's why I'm always saying the version of yourself, not you after you've worked for a little bit. You have to kill your old self, like I've said 20 times in this video. So, quick note on yesterday, I managed to bounce back, but I did mess up. I jacked off for the first time in like 10 days. And I was very frustrated about it, but I realized that it's part of the journey. You're not gonna just one day decide to never jerk off again and then, never do it again. You're going to have setbacks. And I can use that as now a reason to work harder towards my goal because of the way that I felt afterwards and the way that I feel about it now, right? I don't feel happy. I had 9 X's in that box, and now it's gonna be 0. And that's not a reason for me to just go and do it like 3 times a day now. No, it's, I have to find a way to bounce back, right? So, yeah, that was unfortunate, but I did find a way to bounce back from that. And I was journaling about it last night for my nightly analysis, which I do for my stoicism. And I put, what could I improve? I should have downloaded a much stronger mindset the night before. It bled into the morning. And that's definitely true. The night before, I hit my head really hard, and I had a headache, and my knee was hurting, and I had so many reasons to be down on myself, and it bled into the morning, right? That's why I went back to sleep after I woke up. And I wrote, what went well today? I managed to bounce back on multiple occasions, but I must avoid getting into those situations in the first place. So, yeah, I agree with that. I think that's pretty good. And, you know, so with the self-identity thing, I've just shown you an example, right? Of a real life example of how you snap back to who you were if you have downloaded this new mentality, mindset, whatever you want to call it, this new version of yourself. I was like going like this, right? Yesterday was me going this way because I had gone back to sleep. I had relapsed on my NoFap streak. And then today, the rubber band has snapped back. So I'm back right here. And instead of trying to go here, and yesterday would have been snapping back here, and I would have stayed here and then had to slowly work my way out. It's me just going here, boom, and I'm back here, right? So self-identity, easiest way to improve, right? So I think that is gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching all the way through. You got great attention span as always. It's now 4:15. Got half an hour to edit and make the thumbnail. So see ya.